Hi, my friend. How are you? I'm so excited to be here with you and to explain it's almost like have you heard of a funnel before? This is like the funnel that a potential recruit would go through. And I'm so excited that we have a visual so that I can show you kind of the steps that you take when working towards getting a new team member. Now, all credit for this model has to go to Chloe Cox. This is where I got it from. And she is amazing. She has been someone that I've looked up to and I've listened to her things and I know that the things that she does works. And so I'm so excited to share this model that she's created with you guys early in your Scentsy business so you can kind of understand what the journey looks like typically when working with a potential new teammate. Okay. So this one we're going to look at, I actually have two of these models. This one is for someone where you're going to offer the host kit or the earn a kit to someone who is hosting a party. All right, so we're going to look. As you can see, this is climbing to a recruit, and this image right here, this is a mountain. Okay, so it is like climbing a mountain. So see on this half, this is where we're doing the work and laying the foundation to see if this might be something that might be beneficial to this person. All right, step one, and this is always, you guys, if you haven't noticed already in Superstar Academy, have you seen how much emphasis is placed on relationships? Okay. This is what sets us apart. This is why we aren't like every other direct sales company out there. We are not slimy. We do not cold message people, right? For that person that you haven't spoke to in 10 years and all of a sudden you have a life-changing opportunity for them. No, that's not how we do it here at Team Tribal Superstars. We are relationship focused first. We are people focused first. People to us are not numbers. People to us are not our next recruit. What it is what we see here at Team Tribal Superstars. Our culture is we see what a Scentsy business can do for our lives. We see what a Scentsy business can offer the individual. And so that is why we want to move forward with that. But before you can get there, you have to establish a relationship. You have to establish rapport with this person so that they know that they can trust you. So they know that you're just not after an end or you're not after just another number, but really you care about them. You've established a relationship and you have something that might be interesting to them or might be able to be the thing that could make all the difference in their family. Again, do you see we are 100% arrows out? We are 100% contributing more than we take. Okay. So your first thing here is you need to work to build a relationship. If you do not have a relationship, you can't move forward on this mountain effectively. Okay. So you need to do that. And then you also need to categorize this person. And I'm going to show you in a little bit. Chloe has also put together a list that you can track this on. And so you can categorize them. Are they brand new? Are they VIP? Have they hosted before? Okay. By identifying what they are, your communication strategies with them are going to be different, right? Obviously, someone who's a brand new host to you, you're going to have to work more to build that relationship versus someone who is like a diehard VIP, been in your group for years, right? You've already established relationship and rapport with that person. All right. So once we have the very foundation of relationship built, we're going to move on to number 2. And that's when you could offer them free or half price items by hosting a party. Okay. So you see someone does like $100 order, oh my heck, you could totally do a party. If you ever want to earn your Scentsy for free or half off, talk to me. I've got a way to show you that you can do that. Or if you have people, like I have this all the time with the Jack launch that's happening in a few weeks from when this video was made, right? We're getting ready to drop a whole collection of Nightmare Before Christmas. And so many people have said to me, oh my gosh, I wish I could afford it all. Guess what? We have a way we can afford it all that you can get that and then get some other people's orders and you could get some more of your Scentsy free and half off. You could get all those fall scents and those non-licensed warmers, right? That makes, again, you're giving value. It's not because you need a party hosted, but it's because you see that they want all the things for Scentsy. You have a way. Step 2, offer them free and half price by hosting a party. Okay. Step 3 that was step 2. Step 3, critical. Hostess coaching. If you just give the party to your customers, say it's a basket party, and you say good luck and don't do anything else, chances are the party's going to be an absolute disaster unless they've hosted with you before and they've done it. But if this is a brand new person, you need to coach them. And I don't want you coaching just to the minimum 200. No way. Because I always tell my hosts, $500 subtotal party is where the magic's at. It's because you're going to get 15% free. You're going to get extra half price items, and you get free shipping for everyone whose order comes to you. That is what we're shooting for. And so you give them a target to aim for. Don't have them aim low, aim high for that $500 mark. And then you're going to hostess coach them what they do. Like if people can't make it to the party, how can they save that order, right? You're going to hostess coach the bundles and save all of those things. And I can have some stuff put in some different there's so many ways that you can hostess coach, and you can YouTube it. You can go to the training center. If you look in your new consultant guide, there's stuff in there for coaching your host. So don't say that you don't know how to do it, because you have resources everywhere that you can train yourself and figure out how to effectively coach your host. And guess what? Once you get a system implemented, it's just smooth sailing from there. So it takes a minute to create the system once you've created the system, because you already know about systems. We've been talking about it since foundation. It's the same thing. What's your system for hostess coaching? So you're not reinventing the wheel, and you're setting your host up for the greatest chance of success. Okay. So you're going to hostess coach them. And what you're doing, really, a host is what I've said in earlier videos. It's a consultant in training. So by hostess coaching them, you're giving them some basic foundational training as a new Scentsy consultant. All right. As the party's progressing, as you guys are getting ready for it, as they're inviting people, as they're if it's a home party and they're getting their snacks ready or whatnot, like, be intentional about your join conversation. Drop the hints. And here again, because we aren't like everybody else, I'm not giving you a script. I want you to feel it based on your relationship with that person. You know, as you see them marketing it on their Facebook, as you see them active in the group, be like, dude, and be completely authentic, because people know when you're not. But like, if you can see, like, there is all this potential of amazing consultant in there, empower them, show them, be like, dude, look, you are doing all the work and you are smashing it. You could do this. All right. Drop hints, empower, encourage them, because they totally can. I feel like anybody that's willing to host a party, they can totally rock a Scentsy business, totally rock it. Okay. And you're showing them, you're building them for success. So see, look, we're almost getting to that top of the mountain. Look at all of those amazing steps that you've accomplished so far. All right. Step 5. This is when you're getting ready to close the party. Okay. And then again, this is when you can just say, look, Brooke, you just had a $600 party. You did amazing. You did all the work. A party is like consultant in training, and you killed it. Have you ever thought about doing this before? Because if you want to, I will gift this party to you. You did all of the work. And so you will still earn all of your host credit. You have enough to get your starter kit for free. You're going to get all your half price items, and all of this will already launch you, because you're at a $600 party. You've already earned your first award. Is this something that you would be interested in? You basically just do what you did, and you just repeat with more parties. That's how you do it. Are you interested in this? Okay. And that's how you seal the deal. And then you offer it to them one more time. Now, let's say that Brooke says, yes, I would love to. Let's do it. Look, you reached the top of your mountain. They officially joined. And they are going to be a rock star. Okay. And then the rest of this, look, down the mountain is a lot easier than up the mountain, but down the mountain is still important. So don't, just because it might be easier, doesn't mean that you skip it. Okay. You still have to do these. So as soon as they decide they're going to join, you're getting on our team page and you are welcoming them, and you're letting them know they have just joined the most amazing team ever. And I feel like our team is so good at that. So get them introduced, get them on the team page, let them see that they have a whole community of support backing them up as they start their journey. And then this is where you're going to make sure that they complete that first things first checklist. Then you're going through that. You see what that is. See, you already know. Get them plugged into Superstar Academy. Have them start working through the videos. Okay. You can do that. Encourage them to announce their business on Facebook. I just had a new consultant do that. Her name was actually Brooke. She's amazing. She did have, like, these stories I'm telling you, they're like true stories, a lot of these things. But Brooke, the way that she announced it was so beautiful, asking for support. And it was so fun to see her people come out of the woodwork, because she has been amazing at already before Scentsy building relationship and building rapport, that it was so fun to see people support her. And she is killing her Scentsy business, and she's a rock star. All right. And then after they announce it, they need to get their launch party scheduled, because remember, just like we're on the clock for that Shooting Star Award in our first 15 days. That's why that's one of the very first things that they do. And you're going to coach them through it, just like I coached you through it. Like that launch party checklist, that video that I made for you, that's how I helped coach you through it. And then any questions, they reach out to you and they can ask you and you can help give guidance. Because guess what? If you're to this point in this video, good chances are you've already had your launch party. You have experience. You can help, okay? And then finally, step 11 is you're with them and Scentsi's with them throughout their first 70 days. You're helping them do Sensational Start Award. You're helping them aim, okay, we've got Shooting Star Award kit in the bag. We've earned that one. Now let's look to the next rest of the 70 days. What can we set you up so that you can start to earn the Sensational Start level 1, 2, or 3, okay? And that's it. And you help them with Superstar, and you are a mentor to them, but we are empowering them to be, just like you, an ambitious, independent Scentsy business owner, okay? All right, so that's that one. That's kind of how you would coach someone who was like a party host, okay? Now, I'm going to come back here to the Google Drive, and we're going to look at someone that maybe wasn't a party host, kind of the steps that we go through. And you're going to notice that they're very similar. There's just a few that are different, but it's basically the same thing. Again, step 1, relationship. I mean, need I say more? We're talking about that all throughout the thing. Authentic relationships, always engaging in authentic relationship. Because when you do that, it makes it a lot easier. This would be great for when you did offer, say you had somebody host a party and they turned down the Earn a Kit portion of it. This is when you can come here because you've built relationship with your VIP, because you've built relationship with these people you've put so much deposit in. It's okay to go ask for a withdrawal and be like, Haley, you are amazing. You could do this. Like, you can unlock this. Like, I have this host join kit. Let's do this, right? You built relationship with them. So then you can talk about the opportunity with them. Okay. You have a relationship. Talk about the opportunity with them. Be like, you can share your story. And then step 3, kit coaching, right? Finding out which one is the very, very best. Coach them for success. Like I told you in earlier videos, if I have a raving Scentsy fan and I'm talking to a VIP, most of the time, I'm always recommending, I will give both kit options, the 59 and the 99, but I recommend that they just do the 59 because I'm like, dude, you're already a raving Scentsy fan. You already have all the things. You basically just need to become official. You need some catalogs and you need some testers, but you have everything else. So again, coach them on that, give them the ideas, and then I'll still have some that go for the 99, and that's cool. Whatever works for them, that works. But I love that they know their options, okay? And then in part 4, and you might hang out in this area and this side of the mountain a little bit longer than when they finally get to the top of the mountain. It takes work to get there. Be intentional about your conversations. Be transparent. There's no script here. Like, I have someone that literally thinks about Scentsy every single day. Every single day we're talking about it. And I'm just like, why are you not doing this? If you are thinking about Scentsy every day, you need to be a consultant. Or like my example of Haley. Haley is an amazing VIP customer. She talks to people. She owns a salon. She talks to people all the time. And I'm like, dude, you have such the perfect setup for people coming in. Like, she's sending people because she's telling them about how amazing the bathroom cleaner is. I'm like, girl, why are you not right? Like, being intentional about their conversation. So my conversation with that person that thinks about Scentsy every day, I'm showing how it's blessing her life in that way. For my conversation with Haley, I'm showing how it can bless her life that way. And then this, on this side of the mountain, steps 1, 2, 3, and 4, it's like a garden where you've planted the seed in the relationship. And then steps 2, 3, and 4 are like nurturing that garden and taking care of it. Remember, you don't put seeds in the ground and expect tomatoes the next day. It's a process of nurturing and taking care of and building a relationship. And everybody's in seasons of life. And when they know in their heart if it's right for them, when that season comes and you've been doing all those things and taking care of and just continuing to instill belief because you see that potential there, it'll come. If it's meant to be, it will come and you will reach, again, that top of the mountain when they officially join, they officially start their own business. And then guess what? Look at this. These 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 are exactly what I just talked to you about with the previous model. Okay. So do you kind of see the difference? Kind of how you would coach a person who's hosting a party versus like a person who you're just talking about the opportunity with. Another thing that I would say too is in between like steps 3 and 4, you can give them a join packet. And we talked about what you could put in a join packet, but you guys really, especially like if they're not a big reader, like confetti, something fun, like your story, a little join brochure, and maybe a sample so they can get a feel of it. Keep them simple. okay? Because you've been talking, you've been having conversation, but send them some information. You could throw in, I like to do a scent circle, and I have a fun Save the Trees sticker that you can put on it to make it fun too if you wanted to. But just some basic, it doesn't have to be so much, because think about, if you put too much information in that join packet, would you read it? Would you read it if somebody sent you that? No, but if somebody sent you a fun scent circle, they sent you a sample, they sent you just a little bit of information in their story and some confetti, oh my heck, I'm totally reading that, okay? So again, when you're planning these things and thinking of these things and you're wondering if it could be effective, ask yourself, is that something that you would be interested in? Something that would encourage you, okay? So again, around steps 3 and 4, be like, can I send you something? Can I pop something in the mail? Everybody loves Happy Mail. All right, so this is just a model that you can look at that kind of shows you kind of what it looks like to go through the process of climbing to a recruit. All right, now I want to show you one more thing that goes with this. And look, you guys can totally print all these things off. This, again, was put together by Chloe Cox. And I love it because it's a way to track something. Because I will tell you this. This is just a best practice when it comes to business. You need to be tracking stuff. If you're not tracking stuff, how can you ever measure the effectiveness of it? How can you ever keep organized and stay on top of it? Because you think, yeah, you can remember it for like the minute, but then life happens and life gets in the way. But if you have it tracked, then you can go back to it. So this dream team list, when you talk to somebody, so like I would put Haley on here. Haley is a VIP. My communication method, we usually will talk through text is how we talk. And then I can talk, and then as you've gone through these steps, you can put the date in. So you could just put like, 10, 11, 20 or whatever day that you talk to, and then make up any notes that you have. But these are the people that you're working through this system. And I want you to keep track of it. Now, here's the thing. Am I saying that this list is the only way? No, there's 100 different ways. The most important thing is that you're tracking and that you're keeping track of these people. So that way, if a join special comes and you've been working with Haley and you've been working with Brooke, then you can come back and be like, hey, Haley, there is a join special this month. Girl, this is like your month. Are you interested? Right? No, not yet, not yet. Okay, that's fine. You keep nurturing and keep instilling belief. Okay? But that's why you can go back to these and you have people that you've been working with, and then you can know, where am I at with these guys? And you can go from there. So again, if this list, I would say start with it. And if you're just like, I'm not really jiving with it, create your own. Create the system that you're going to use, because like we've talked in previous videos, the system that you'll use is the best system. There is not one perfect way to do this. Yes, good systems have basics of like similar basic ideas in them, but at the end of the day, it's the one that you're going to use. So start with this and then start to create your own and your own system and the way of doing it. But my friends, as you do this and as you do it consistently and working through that process of that mountain that we showed, you're going to see success in sponsoring, and you're going to change a lot of lives. And it gets me so excited. So anyways, hopefully that was helpful. Don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions or you need clarifications. But my friends, you got this. Let's do it.